Okay, we're going to go live now to because the first ship carrying this Ukrainian grain exports. We'll bring you live images now since the start of this Russia-Ukraine conflict in February, anchored off Istanbul in the Black Sea today. And now, as you can see from the pictures on your screen, people are onboarding, and the ship will go through an inspection. Now, the Joint Coordination Center, the JCC, before resuming the voyage of grain shipment to Lebanon under a UN brokered deal. These images are coming to you now. Of course, the JCC are now going to be inspecting the ship, making sure that only grain and the like food stuff is on the ship and not anything else, because Russia was worried that a shipment of arms or other non-food items would be found on the ship. Now, according to the Turkish Defense Ministry, the Sierra Leone flagged ship Razoni, which left the Ukrainian port of Odessa early on Monday with just over 26,000 tons of corn, of course, has not only reached but has arrived now in the ports of Istanbul. Like we said, they were due to arrive at 10 a.m. local time. It's just past 10 a.m. local time now here in Istanbul. Now, following inspections in Istanbul, the Sierra Leone flagged cargo ship Razoni will continue to sail for the port of Tripoli. And of course, the JCC will monitor the vessel until it arrives at the destination. You will know that the JCC was inaugurated in Istanbul just last week. It had a total of 20 representatives from Ukraine, Russia, the United Nations, and Turkey to monitor the grain shipment process. Just to give you some background knowledge, on July the 22nd, Russia-Ukraine signed a deal with Turkey and the United Nations to allow food and fertilizer exports from the Ukraine ports in the Black Sea, namely Odessa, Chornomorsk, and Ivdeni. Officials from the JCC said recently that the preparations for other ships that will carry grain and other foodstuffs from the three ports of Ukraine are continuing. At least at Odessa alone, at least 16 more vessels, all blocked since Russia's invasion, were waiting their turn, Ukraine authorities said. Global food prices, of course, have been soaring in as prices blamed on the war, and the global supply chain problems, as well as, let's not forget, top of the news last year, COVID-19. Now, while Ukraine and Russia are major world suppliers of wheat, barley, corn, and sunflower oil, the agreement may not in itself make much of a dent in world hunger. Right, we can see on your screens now that the JCC have arrived, and they will indeed be inspecting the ship for only foodstuffs. Remember that Turkey is acting as a guarantor. Just last week, an agreement between Ukraine and Turkey, Russia and Turkey, and the UN was signed. Remember, the agreement was not signed between Ukraine and Russia, it was signed between the guarantors of this deal. This is, of course, an important step for Turkey as the country strives to bring peace and stability in its neighboring, in the region and in its neighboring countries. If you're joining us now, we're at the port in Istanbul, where the Razoni Sierra Leone ship was in fact just docked and is getting ready for inspections from the JCC. We know that after the inspections are carried out, we're expecting the ship to continue. Remember, the cargo of corn is heading to Tripoli in Libya. From there, we assume it will be dispersed throughout Africa, which incidentally has had a 350% increase in food prices just in the last 6 months. This obviously is key. Now, there has been reports that grain prices are due to go down and hopefully reduce some of the burden that everyday folk have to endure because of the special operations that are being carried out by Russia and Russian forces in not only in Ukraine but also in the east Donbass region. A little water on our lenses there, sure. We'll get that sorted out soon. A cloudy day in Istanbul. We can see the third bridge.
Müşterek Koordinasyon Merkezi'nden gelen 20 kişilik heyet gemiler...